Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about my birth and labor experience. I am not going to do a long video. As you can see, I look a bit tired. Yes, I'm filming at a crazy time in the morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning, but I wanted to share this video. I was meant to make it a long time ago because now my baby's 5 months old, but I thought I'd do it now because I remembered the experience. I was talking about it with some family members and I thought I'll share it. Anyways, when I went into labor, about a week early. So I was about 38, almost 39 weeks pregnant, and I was just packing my bags basically because it was a bit late because I thought, okay, I've got about 2 weeks left, let me just do this now. So I was there packing, making a hospital bag video, all of that I was planning to do for YouTube. And then I've been feeling Braxton Hicks for like weeks and weeks. I've been feeling pelvic pains and stuff. I've got all them videos that I used to post about my weekly posting on YouTube, where I talk about how I'm feeling and stuff. So I went into further depth of my whole pregnancy experience there, but not to go on too much. I started leaking throughout that day. I wasn't sure why. I thought I was actually peeing myself, but I didn't think I was, my membrane thing was broke. So I was just like, okay, I'm leaking, but it's just like little trickles. So I put a panty liner on it first, and then that got wet. Then for my mom, she told me, okay, try panty liner, not a panty liner, a pad, sanitary pad or napkin. So I tried that just to see if it's a lot of water I'm leaking. It's just like a test. So it's a bit TMI, but it's not like it's not a fluid that's got colour in it or anything, because that would probably mean you got infection. But with me, it's like a clear fluid, so I actually thought I was just peeing myself, maybe because of the pressure from the baby coming down and engaging, but it wasn't that. So this started happening from about 10-11 in the morning, and by say 5 o'clock, the pains started to get some back pains. It wasn't stomach pains at all. I get back labor pains all the time with my 3 boys. The pain was getting more intense, and I was like, okay, what should I do? Should I wait it out? Should I call the doctor, my midwife, or should I ring the hospital? I waited it out like I normally do because I don't get like the water breaking, all these little things that you see on TV or in movies. It doesn't happen to me. I get pains straight away. So I used to think, okay, is it Braxton Hicks or is this the real thing? So I'm always at home thinking, is it the real thing? Yes or no? But I guess I got a good pain threshold because I gave birth 3 times without anything, no painkillers. So I can hold my hands up now and say that I can deal with pain, which I always thought that I can't. But because I do not like needles, I can do blood tests in pregnancy, but you can't get me to put an epidural needle in my back. I'm just sorry. I'd rather face the pain naturally than have a needle go through my back, or have my legs numb, my half of my body numb. There's too much side effects, there's too much stories for me to try. I'm just too scared to even get that into my body right now. So I do not want to have anything to do with epidural, and I do not know if I'm going to have any more kids to even try it now. So I'm so happy and so proud of myself. I can actually say that I'm a natural born superwoman, and any woman out there that can't do it, I give you the props as well, because sometimes while I'm doing this natural birth, I actually feel like I'm gonna die. Literally, I just feel like, God, if you're not here with me right now, or my dad that passed away, I actually zone out and I actually focus on them. I go into a trance, basically praying to God that my baby's safe, my baby's safe, my baby's safe, my baby comes out safe, my baby's fine. It's a process. This has to happen. This has to happen. This has to happen. This is what I tell myself. And then I also focus on Daddy. Like, Daddy, help you with me. Daddy, please help me. Help me, God. Help. I'm just going over and over in my head with these kind of mantras and saying and affirmations, because this is what helps me to get through natural birth. And I'm not saying it's for everybody. My mom gave birth to me and my sister. She needed help, and she's always there with me. And she said to me, girl, you're strong. And I can actually say that, yes, I am strong. I'm strong in so many different ways that it helps me through labor. This is why I can do it. I'm not saying any mom should go out there and say, okay, I'm not going to do epidural because this girl said that on YouTube. That one said that on YouTube, or that one said that to my face. Do not listen to people. You do what you have to do, what your body wants to do. So don't follow what people say. Everyone has a different experience. You can't plan labor or pregnancy at all. As I said, my babies come early, or sometimes too early. You don't even know. You don't expect it. So everything happens. I was premature as well. I was born when my mom was 7 months pregnant with me. So you never know. And experiences in life make you stronger. So the experiences I've had in the last 5 years or so helps me to get through labor. My dad died. I had 2 babies in 2 years. So my body's weak, but my mind is strong. And this is what helps me to get through it. So pushing on to my labor now, I went to the doctor. They said to me, okay, it seems like you break your membrane. So I rang the hospital because they told me to go into the hospital to maybe get a check to see if everything's okay. So I went in and they said to me, yeah, you break your membrane, you're in labor. We're going to need to do a scan on you, or a sort of internal examination. They did an examination and I was in labor. I was about 4 or 5 centimeters dilated. Imagine. So I was at home thinking nothing's happening when I was already dilating and everything. So this is why I said my pain threshold has definitely grown. Definitely know how to deal with pain now. But the pain started knocking me badly. I was waiting for the bed in the triage, and I don't know if it's because they examined me, it brought on more pain, but it just went on quickly then. So moving on, they gave me a bed. The vomiting starts because this is how I progressed during labor. I progressed very quickly. So by the time they checked me again, I was already like 7 centimeters dilated. And this was like 3 hours in the triage. Like I reached hospital 10 o'clock at the night, and about 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning I started progressing very fast. The baby was born at 3 o'clock, so that's why I'm telling you everything went so quickly. So anyways, while they got me the proper bed now to give birth, stuff started happening so fast. This woman thought she should come and yank out my placenta after I gave birth, because she thought that my placenta was taking too long to come out. So this is the bit where I want to share with you guys out there, and ladies, sorry, it's just a slang when I say guys, so my bad. Ladies, do not let anyone pressure you to get your placenta out. This lady gave me an injection in my thighs, which is what they do in the UK. And it normally takes about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, depends on your body, for the placenta to detach itself from your body, or from your inside your uterus or whatever, to do its thing. So this lady thought, she gave me 5 minutes later, she needs to come and pull it out because it's not coming out. I said to her, I've had 2 kids before, no one ever come and pull out my placenta. She's like, but this is what we do here in this hospital. She wanted to yank it out. While she's yanking it out, my placenta just burst into her face. The blood went everywhere, all on the floor. And I said to my mum, I was looking at my mum at the same time, thinking, Mommy, what's going on? This lady, this nurse is not listening. She was just pulling in my stomach. I felt everything. The pain wasn't bad, it's just the pulling. And I said to her, it feels like it's stuck. She's like, oh, it's stuck, it's stuck. I said, because it's not ready to come out. She's like, oh, no, it's stuck, something is wrong. I'm like, nothing is wrong. And she just did it, and she just made a mess, and she just put me off. For days I was sore. I wanted to go back and complain. I said to myself, my baby's fine. They helped to get my baby out because I didn't get no rips and tears, I kind of pushed too quickly. So there was one part when the baby wasn't coming out properly, so they had to ring the alarm bell and everything. This other doctor came in to help take the baby out. I thought the baby was breached and everything, but they were like, no, the baby wasn't breached. So I was panicking because they rang the alarm bell thingy. But it was just to get extra help, because when I realized that some of these nurses do not know what they're doing, as this lady did after I gave birth, tried to yank out my placenta, and I wanted to swear so bad, but because my mom and my husband was there, if my husband was there by himself, I would have probably swore, but because my mom was there, I still got respect for her, and I was like, no. And I said to Mommy, why are you letting these people do this to me? After she don't know, she was actually feeling my pain, so she couldn't watch. She walked out. And what I'm going to say to you ladies, please do not let anyone mistreat you or manhandle you in hospitals just because they think you don't know what you're doing. Even if you have 10 kids before, they feel like you don't know what you're talking about. But do not let anyone mistreat you. And this is the story I'm going to say now, because sometimes they could damage stuff inside of you and you don't know. So be careful, be sensible. Do not let them tell you no. You know, I will act like they know more than you. Be aware, be cautious, and be safe. And good luck to all the ladies out there that's giving birth, and be positive that God will be by your side, helping you along the way. Bye. Peace.